And he takes the dish. Breakaway. Here's the pass. Hits the post.
And what an opportunity there as he looks to shoot that puck. He's in good position. He can see exactly where he wants to go. Just misses.
Toronto's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. Dishes it to Toropchenko. The Leafs get a hold of it. Skates to the crease. Big save in front. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Takes it in front. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Skating with it. Waiting. He scores! Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounder goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive, and he gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal.
Quick pass to Texier. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Toronto's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
Denies him.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
And this squad has really put the pressure on now. And that doesn't go as it's blocked. Blocked. Toronto's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Nyes. Right on the doorstep. They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third!
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James, as they're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
Now the plot has thickened in this one as we are back to a tie game.
Yeah, James, we're back to a tie game because the coach made some key adjustments to get their star players out there more effectively and with more minutes, and they were able to get the equalizer. But now it's about figuring out what happens next. Do you put an energy player out there who can be relentless on the puck, or do you get your offensive players out there who can put it away?
Grabbed along the boards by McMahon. And he stopped that one. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
There's a clear strategy going on here, and they're shortening the bench.
Well, I can even figure this one out, James. You don't have to be an analytic genius to figure out who scores the goals on this team. And I'm telling you right now, this is happening because they want to get back in it. They're trailing by one. You got to manipulate your bench and make it happen.
Takes the feed at the back end. Puck picked up by Broberg. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Oh, my! Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, that shot came quick.
He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
The Leafs been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Now a quick pass to Toropchenko. And he sidesteps the check. He's got a step. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Sensational. He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
The Blues win the faceoff at center. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Leafs are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. And a stick breaks that up. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Leafs grab possession of the puck. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Easily turned aside by Binnington. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third. It's
been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Leafs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. The Leafs take it across the line. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
McMahon's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Look at this! Point blank stopped by Binnington. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
One of the toughest trophies to win in all of sports, and everyone knows it. It is just a dogfight to get to this point, and now it is in the building. You can see everyone look on in anticipation.
Toronto's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Sends it over to Torchenko. And talk about a scores! It's in the back of the net! Toronto's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. The Leafs win the faceoff. Have you met Lord Stanley? Well, you're about to hear as they are about to win the most coveted prize in hockey. It is all over. Stanley Cup champions, all those years of going to those early morning practices, Cheryl, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and their name is going to be embossed in the cup forever, and that's what it's all about. Not just the parents and the family that helped get them there, but how about their support system? I mean, a lot of players request trades to go to contending teams. Why? It's right in front of them, the Stanley Cup.
Here comes the cup, and a lot of excited fingertips looking to get their hands on it.
Well, it is the dream, and of course, who is going to hoist it over their head first? That's the question, James.
Can't wait. And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad, and he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins, but he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
And look at that smile with pride as he gets his turn with the cup.
Yeah, and you see everyone gravitating around every player who gets it, James, because every role leads to winning. No matter how many minutes you play or what your role is, it takes depth to win a championship.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
Well, and you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
The celebration continues, and they're all converging at center ice for the team pick.
Hard to believe that so many of them are banged up. Hey, James, at the arduous process of getting to the Stanley Cup final, but that's why they're all in one heap, showing the pure elation of the moment.
For those of you just joining us, you couldn't have picked a better time. The start of the first overtime is moments away. The next goal will be a golden goal. We are all tied, and it is sudden death. Shuts them down. Scores! They win it! They win it in overtime! We are now in the back half of period number 3. Welcome to those viewers just joining us and tuning in right now. New Jersey's been rolling tonight, now leading 5-2. Taken by Stecher. Cutting to the front of the net, and he elects to explore his options. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And that's deflected. That'll create some separation.
The Devils have been so impressive tonight, James. It's been a lot of fun to watch them, too. Just their dynamic on the ice, their chemistry, and the fun that they're having makes us smile as well.
New Jersey's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. The Oilers take possession off the faceoff. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Drives it to the crease. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, that's a good hit.
When you're trying to
all alone. Oh, clutch save here in this third period.
It's a close game, and you know it's the third period, and the next goal is pivotal, and you want that one back.
Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. Big time stop there. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, or in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
1-goal game now. And they've got the... After that neutral zone face-off. Centering feed, and that's stopped. Here's a rocket of a shot. Log jam in front, that's broken up. From behind the net, here he is, shot right in front, and a great save. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Face-off back at center ice, and we are back to even here in this one.
Nice response by the offensive players as the coach makes the adjustment to shorten the bench. And now I'm interested to see what happens, James. because the temperature has changed within this game, and it's up to the coach to instinctually recognize what and how it's getting done. I'm telling you right now, I'd continue with those players.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Nugent Hopkins has won the draw. Cutting to the slot. Great save from in tight.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across his crease. He makes the save.
Shuts them down.
Oh!
They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
New Jersey's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Grabs control of it at the point. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goaltender's mask came off. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Nugent Hopkins is quick on the draw. Hammers one at the net. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is down.
And one last save. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. We anticipated a... We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. The Devils lead it too much to not enough at this point. Quick feed to Perry. Shakes off the coverage. And that goes wide.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Too much congestion in front. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Allen.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. Yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great save by Allen.
Skinner's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. So you got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Hughes wins the faceoff. There's the physical side. Grabs the puck at center. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time stop there.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
The Oilers move it in. From point blank. Nice save from point blank range.
Great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area. Pratt's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
The Oilers win the draw. Rips it and stops that big bomb. Hammers it on net. Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Nugent Hopkins wins the draw at center. Takes the feed up ahead. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck scooped up by Mercer. Oh, wow. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Allen's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
And he scores! Edmonton's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Edmonton's won the draw. Here's a short pass to Joseph. And there's the save on the play. Allen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Edmonton's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Oh, big-time hit along the wall. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Hughes has won the draw inside his own end. Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Allen. A critic. Draw here. Nugent Hopkins wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. Takes the puck at the point. Here's a chance! Into the yawning cage. It's an empty net goal.
Well, anytime you pull your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that. But this time, it just doesn't work out in your favor, and it winds up in the back of your net. Well, the goaltender makes their way to the bench, so the extra attacker is on, and it's all about urgency, being first to the puck, owning it, and look to attack at all costs.
Edmonton's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Looking to make to the empty net. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. really like the strength that he has on with his bottom hand on this backhand shot, James, to be able to put it by the goaltender.
Well, the strategy pays off as we've got ourselves a tie game here again, Pounder. Now,
yeah.
Does the strategy shift?
Well, you know, if I'm the coach, it doesn't, because you've just seen it work what you did. You put your key players out there, your offensive producers, and they were able to get the equal...
Into the empty net, and they score!
Oh, this is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue, it goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net. Well, the coach is amped up right now after getting that go-ahead goal late in the third period here. This is an elimination game. He knows the magnitude of it, and he is letting his athletes know, we got to continue to push. Do this with me. We got this.
Face-off coming up here. It looks like there's a bit of a trend evolving with the personnel, Cheryl.
I would say so. You got to get your offensive producers out there when you're trailing by one, and as a coach, you can wait too long, so I like this adjustment.
And it's an empty net goal!
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burnt on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder.
You can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and he's certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
And off the draw, they win the face-off. Hammers one from the point. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
Edmonton's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. The Oilers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. Well, the game has simply gotten worse. After that last goal, the coach's reaction says it all. He is not impressed with his team. Just look at him going up and down the bench, just riding players out right now for their lack of effort.
Nugent Hopkins wins the draw at center. The Oilers played along the boards. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Scores an empty net goal.
Well, you're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you've got the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way.
The Oilers haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Taken along the wall by Nugent Hopkins. Moves it quickly over to Joseph. Into the yawning cage. It's an empty net goal.
Well, anytime you pull your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that. But this time, it just doesn't work out in your favor, and it winds up in the back of your net. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead of everyone. And then he has the skill set to make sure it's on the tape, on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Centers are set, face-off, ready to resume play. Receives the pass. The Oilers crop wide open net into the empty net, and they score.
Oh, this is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue, it goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And now it's grabbed by Tatar. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. The Devils have it from their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Mercer. To the empty net. And it's an empty net goal.
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burnt on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder. Edmonton's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. Well, they pull their goalie yet again in a desperate attempt to find some offense, James, but it winds up in the back of the net. Multiple empty netters here. This game's over.
The Oilers take control of the faceoff. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Scores an empty net goal.
Well, you're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way. Another empty net goal late in the game. This game is over. Time to put the tender back in the crease.
The Oilers win the draw. And the dream is about to be realized. They're about to win the Stanley Cup. Goalie's at the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. And there it is! Stanley Cup champions! The dream has been realized for every single player in that room and on the ice.
Well, it is the best, right, James? I mean, such a difficult trophy to win, and it's a childhood dream, and you can see them all in celebration right now. It's a cumulative effort, especially such a grind to be able to get here. The sacrifices, as you said earlier, blood, sweat, tears. They're here, they're hoisting the cup, a moment they'll never forget.
The moment of truth has arrived. Lord Stanley's in the house, Pounder.
Stanley's in the house, and the question is, who's going to raise it first?
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad, and he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins, but he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
Well, and you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
Oh, what a moment. He's been waiting his entire career for this. This grizzled veteran finally getting his mitts on the cup.
And the emotion is written all over his face. But what I love, James, is watching the emotion of all of his teammates as he was able to hoist it.
There's a physical price to be paid to win the Stanley Cup. He certainly paid it.
Well, he led his team in hits, and I mean, there's no question that the games get tighter and they get more physical, and the entire team garners energy off each and every hit. He was so effective when it came to his physical game.
And they're gonna huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo, and I'm telling you, this is gonna last.
Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. It's a 4-1 game to this point. Puck is scooped up here inside the offensive zone. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
The Leafs might be down by a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You got to like the pushback in this team.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and
Scores! There it is! 30 on the season!
Well, that 30 signifies a top performer, doesn't it, James? I mean, he's found the back of the net on elite goaltending 30 different times.
Well, and after that last goal, we're starting to see a recurring theme here with you-know-who.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and every time he gets the puck, he just seems to make things happen. He plays with a new sense of urgency every time he's faced with this opponent.
And that's blocked in traffic. To the front! Misses the net!
You got to get a shot on...
Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
The Leafs have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Comes up with the gloves.